tell us about Secret Princes for people who haven't seen the show yet. Tell us what we can expect.
So Secret Princes is it's going to be a combination of things. Firstly, it'll be very funny because there are four characters in the house who are unique to each other, and there's just so many situations that we got ourselves into that just didn't go according to plan, and it was it's going to be funny for sure. And we had a great time meeting a lot of very interesting people and some amazing women. So yeah.
Well, what made you originally decide to do the show?
Predominantly the challenge. First, it's going to America. I haven't spent that much time in America, and it's going to be shot in Texas. So that was just the whole idea is very bizarre. But I was like, you know what, it could be fun. You never know. You may actually find someone along the way.
So, what do you look for in a potential girlfriend then?
Potential girlfriend. Well, women. I have a foundation of three that. It's like a tripod of three, should I say. Each is important as the other. So that's the initial attraction, a sense of humor, and intelligence. If one of them is missing, it's just never going to work. And then there's obviously a whole load of grey matter in between that. But that's the foundation. Exactly.
And then tell us, how do American women differentiate from women back at home for you?
I mean, the one thing I've travelled and lived abroad a lot in my adult life, and one thing I can safely say is that no matter where you are in the world, women are generally the same. It doesn't matter what language they're speaking, but it's just the fact that you can always get. Everyone has different sets of people, but fundamentally, women are the same, no matter what language.
Well, we're looking forward to the show, to seeing it, to see if you actually end up with someone, and then the process goes that you go ahead and tell them your undercover disguise at the ball, right? That's how it works.
Yes, it is. You have to. I don't want to give any spoilers away, so you have to watch to find out.
And did you actually watch the season prior to this one, season 1 of Secret Princes?
I did have a look after I filmed because I didn't want to see exactly what I was getting myself into, because I didn't want it to influence how I was in the situation.
Now, is it hard trying not to give away your cover at times? Do you kind of want to, like, say something by accident, or is it really hard keeping that?
Yeah, the hardest thing I found, I picked a really stupid name at the beginning, which I had to change, and that caused a little bit of confusion at times. But besides that, the hardest part is lying, because I hate lying generally. So I had a fake name and a fake reason for being there. And so, but once I got that into my head, I didn't really have a problem keeping to the story. But it was just getting used to the idea of telling a lie, and you're trying to find somebody, and you're lying to them from the moment you meet them. It's not a good start.
What a start! What a start! So, did you find it kind of along the process easy then, kind of to find people along the way? Or do you think the way you did this, it was harder or easier?
I don't think it was easy at all. So obviously we have a load of cameras with us. We have a crew following us. We have to explain why we have them with us and not giving away anything.
Exactly. I'm sure they get suspicious. What are these cameras doing here?
It makes it because our undercover story encompassed why we had the cameras. So we managed to explain that, but obviously it's a little bit. Any story when you have more than 1 or 2 cameras around is a bit far fetched.
Right.
So it made things more challenging, shall we say?
So tell us about the guys then. What is it like living with them?
Okay, well, so then I was first in the house, then I was followed by Oliver, and Oliver he talked non-stop when I first met him. I think he overcompensates for his shyness. He just doesn't stop talking. It's quite surreal. But he's got the one thing for sure. All 3 guys have a good heart deep down. Some deeper than others, but they all have them. James and I got on the best in the house. So James and I teamed up, and Lorenzo and Oliver sort of teamed up.
What do you think people are going to most like about the show?
I honestly don't know exactly what they're going to most like, because I don't know how they're going to edit it. So I can't, as I haven't seen it, I can't really answer that question definitely. But I would say that the most like probably that it's going to be funny. It's guaranteed to be funny. It's more of a comedy than anything else, I'd say. And there's obviously a a bit of romance is thrown in there, but I think it's more about the four of us being acting like complete retards in America.
Yes, yes. So then go ahead and tell us something about you that we may not know.
I've had a very unique life. There's probably a lot about me you won't know. I trained to be a stuntman for 5.5 years.
Really?
Yeah. I've since been a photographer for the last 8 years. I lived in the jungle in Cameroon in a mud hut for 70 days, getting my folio sorted out.
Oh, wow.
I was the bachelor in Ukraine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. How did that go?
That was a unique experience. That was 3 months of going on these luxury dates around the world. I mean, that was fun.
Oh, wow. Well, okay, compared to that dating experience and then the one here in America, which one did you like better?
Totally different.
Totally different.
Totally different. I don't know if you can compare them. Like The Bachelor in Ukraine, the 25 girls are cast for you, and I had no idea which girls were going to be on the show until I got in front of the camera. So I had no prior knowledge of any of the girls beforehand. And then in this show, there are no girls cast. It's us going out to meet randoms.
Right, right.
So totally different.
Yeah, that
and relying.
True, true. And that one, I think it's easier how all the girls are just set up for you there, and then, like you said, the other one is a little bit more harder. You have to go find them, so...
Yeah, so I mean, that's so different in as far as the conditions were concerned. They're not comparable in that respect.
Mm-hmm. Now, how did The Bachelor in the Ukraine end for you? How did that end?
And I did meet somebody, but it didn't work out long term.
But it didn't work out. I see.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So again, differentiating from different girls around the world, are, like you said, they're all pretty much then the same, different?
There are different, but the one specific thing about American girls, at least my brief knowledge of American girls that I've met, is that Americans are much more forthright and forthcoming. If they like you, they pretty much tell you.
Yes.
That doesn't often happen anywhere else. From my experience personally, there's much less game playing in America than there is anywhere else, which is the one thing I like the most. Games are just a waste of time. I'm now in my 30s, and there's not much time for games anymore. There is the golden rule of when you look, you never find.
You never find.
Ever find it when you look.
That
which is why
true.
I like going through life and just, you meet somebody along the way, it's great.
That's true.
It hasn't worked out for me yet.
Right, right. Then go ahead and tell us, do you have a current celebrity crush?
I've had a crush on Sandra Bullock for years.
Really?
Ever since I saw Speed.
Uh-huh.
Ever since I watched Speed. So yeah.
And
there's Kate Beckinsale I'm a big fan of as well. I think she's very beautiful. And oh god, I'm having a complete brain meltdown here. She was in Black Swan, Thor. You know what I mean?
oh, Natalie Portman?
Natalie Portman. I have a crush on her as well. Like in some movies, I find her very attractive.
Mm-hmm. Now, have you met either of them?
I haven't met any of them.
Oh, okay. Now,
Yeah.
Would you get nervous if you met them?
No. I'm not really a nervous type. I'd happily say hello and just whatever happens.
Happens. What's a normal day like for you? What do you like to do for fun and in your spare time?
For me, I don't really have a normal day per se, because no day is the same. I generally start the day with exercise, running and some body exercise like pull-ups. I do gymnastic rings a lot, so I do a lot of body weight exercises.
Mm-hmm.
I read a lot. Watching movies is one of my sort of more legible pastimes. Used to cycle a lot, used to rock climb a lot, but I haven't done in the last couple of years. Life is changing and I'm often travelling. Photography is where I'm at mainly, but now doing more extreme nature is the direction I've gone in, and for exhibition purposes. Currently organising an exhibition in Moscow as we speak.
Uh-huh. Where's the most beautiful place you've been?
For me, my heart lies in Botswana.
Mm-hmm.
It's I was there when I was 18, because I lived in South Africa for a year when I was 18, and I went through the Morami swamps in the rainy season for 2 weeks, and I fell in love with the place. It was breathtakingly beautiful.
Wow, very neat. Where can people check out your photography?
I have a website, francismatthew.com.
Oh, Okay. You're gonna need
But
everyone who.
I haven't. I don't update. I haven't touched it for years.
Mm-hmm.
I found that when I was putting photographs on there, that people were taking them off and thanking me for them.
Oh no. Oh my.
So I don't use my website. The website is purely there for the email address I have with it.
I see. Do you have any other social media sites everyone can check you out at?
I am on Twitter.
You are on Twitter.
But I'm not a massive tweeter. So I'm also on what's it called? The photographic one.
Instagram.
Instagram.
Yes. Oh, okay. Well, that's a good place you could put your photo.
I'm also on Instagram, but I often when I photograph on Instagram, I'll post it on Twitter as well.
Oh, okay. What are your usernames? Everyone can follow you there.
There's Francis Matthew, all one word.
Okay.
It's but there's one T in Matthew is very important. It's Mathew.
Okay.
And Francis is with an I and not an E.
Okay, perfect. I was gonna say you put your photography pictures on Instagram?
No, I photograph with my camera, with my phone camera off Instagram, and I don't. It's very rare for me to take pictures of people. I never photograph what I'm eating. It's mainly landscapes. So if I see something I like, I'll photograph it and I put it on.
Well, speaking.
Sorry, say again?
Speaking of food, are you a healthy eater? Do you like to eat healthy?
I am eating very healthy at the moment because I put on so much weight in Texas. Oh my god!
Oh, that food will get to you.
I was eating junk food and everything else, so it was crazy.